Hello, everybody. How are you? Let me just set everything up really quick. One moment. Let me just do some typing. There, I just thought I'd spend some time with you guys. I know it's kind of late for some of you, but I thought I'd come in here and say hi. I've had a busy day reacting to Chantal, so I literally just got done with one of her videos and it's uploading now, but I know it's kind of late for a lot of you, but I thought I'd just, whenever you got the time to make the time. So how's everybody doing tonight? As you can see, there's Booger. There's my girl. She's tired. She's pregnant and she's tired. That seems to be the story of her life right now. She's pregnant and she's tired. If she's not tired, she's hungry. Here's Booger. So welcome everyone. Hey Cheryl, how have I been? I have been busy, very busy working, planning to be a grandma in a couple of weeks to that back there. Booger's pregnant. So, she's in the stage of her pregnancy where she doesn't want to do much. She's just sleeping all the time, eating all the time. So between doing the Chantal reacts and caring for things around here and my cat, I stay pretty busy. Thank you. The babies are going to be absolutely gorgeous, and I've already got plans to have her fixed and Sparky fixed. I'm probably going to get Sparky fixed even before. No, I don't have any. Like she's only got a couple of weeks left, so shortly after the birth of the babies, get him snipped, and then get her snipped once the babies are weaned. But thank you. Yes, she's going to have a small litter. Her belly isn't super huge, so it's going to be a small litter. Oh, they're going to be, are you kidding me? They're going to be gorgeous. I'm predicting at least one all black kitten. Hi, Shauna. Hey, Brooke. When is she due? In a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. If she's on time, about 2 or 3 weeks. If she goes past that, uh, sometimes a cat's pregnancy lasts a little bit longer than that. So, sometime in the next couple of weeks, 3 weeks, maybe she might pop them out. So, the thing is, I really can't tell. All I know is that she's going through the pregnancy where she's blowing out her coat. Her nipples are definitely bigger. Her belly's definitely bigger. And I did see one of the kittens kicking around in her belly like a week ago. Yeah, real soon. Real soon. Look at her. Look how big she is. Big old girl, you poor little thing. So I'm just being a good grandma, and if she's hungry, any time of the day or night, she gets food. And she's getting only the best food. She's getting tuna, whatever she wants. She's pretty. Look at that pretty girl. And if you're wondering where Sparky is, there he is. There's the daddy. There he is. She's going to be a good mama. I predict she's going to be a very protective mother. Very protective of her babies. I can already tell she's going to be a very protective mama. But hi, Living with Ghosts. Sparky is actually being a good daddy to her because I think he can sense that she's pregnant somehow, maybe her hormones, the scent of her. And he knows that she's pregnant. So when they go to the food bowl, he always lets her eat first and let her eat the most before he eats. I know, that sneaky boy. He's a bad sneaky boy. Bad sneaky boy, Sparky. Oh, yeah, he got the job done. That's my boy. But he's going to get snipped. This is not, no repeat performances. None. That was it. One performance, that's it. No encore, nothing. Yeah, he will be a good daddy. It's going to be funny to see him playing with the kittens because he kind of acts like a kitten himself sometimes. But Booger's in that stage of her pregnancy where she just kind of gets grumpy and kind of just slaps him for no reason. He'll be trying to clean her, and she's like, "Get away from me. You did this to me." How dare you? She's already over it. So I basically spent my day reacting to Chantal, like seeing her doing a live, waiting for her to get done so I could do a react video. And then she just completed another live. I was reacting to her while the live was in progress. So that's uploading right now. Yeah, exactly. Don't touch me. She's grumpy. Don't touch me. I'm pregnant. I got a big old belly. I got to lay on my side all the time. Don't touch me. You did this to me. You caused this. She's like, you got some tuna for me? No? Get away from me then. So I did this live because I had a question and I wanted a live reaction and I wanted to get some live feedback for that question. So here's the question. I know there's not a lot of people in the room right now, but for those of you that are in here, like your opinion matters. So here's the question. I know a lot of people are jumping into the live react thing of Foodie Beauty, which goes on a while because her react videos go on a while by themselves. The reactions are even longer. A lot of reactors are doing the live stream thing these days. And I've got StreamYard. I could do live reactions to her, but I don't know if you guys are in the mood for that because there's already so many people doing that. I know that a lot of you have got work to do, you've got things to do. If just reaction videos are better because you can watch them anytime and you're not like pressed to get in the room when they're happening. So I just wanted to kind of get some feedback on that. If there's already so many people doing them, you're like, dude, I can't even handle the ones that are doing it, or if I should jump in that ring too, maybe do once in a while. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Seems fun. Yeah, it is fun. It definitely is fun. It is fun. I mean, I finally got StreamYard. I didn't have that. That's one of the things you need for live reactions is something like that. But since I'm paying for StreamYard every month, I might as well use it, right? So I've been using StreamYard to do edited videos. Edited videos. I'm talking like Foodie now. I'm using StreamYard to record videos and do reactions to her. I think it looks better. I think it sounds better. You guys can tell me if it does. But I don't know. I don't want to add to any kind of oversaturation with the live stream thing. Because how much Foodie can you watch in a day? You know, different people add something different. That's absolutely true. It's absolutely true. All the reactors have different personalities, so there's always something different. Do I know Steve Stockton? Well, I don't know him personally. I know that he has the channel 13 Past Midnight. Good guy, great channel. And I also know Sandy, who co-hosts the channel. Great person also. But I don't know Mr. Stockton personally. Why do you ask? I know that 13 Past Midnight, they do very entertaining ghost stories, and it's very chill over there. It's a whole different vibe than say a Foodie Beauty reaction. But yeah, I've talked to him a couple of times, but good guy, definitely good guy. Yeah, definitely a different vibe for every person. So for those that are wondering like what's going on with the ambiance stuff, I'm still doing ambiance videos. I'm just not going to be overloading the channel like I did, like doing 5 or 6 in a row. I'll do some foodie stuff and then sneak in like an ambiance video in between because I like doing those. And also, it's kind of a just in case thing where something happens to foodie, I've got content on my channel that is still doing something. I think most of foodie's lives have nothing in them to react to. You know what? Living with ghosts, I'm telling you, she makes it hard. Whenever a reactor sits down with Foodie to react to her, we got our work cut out for us because I described it this way before, and I'll do it again for those who may not have heard. This is what I compare what it's like to be a reactor to Foodie Beauty. Imagine, if you will, a toilet bowl with one lone turd in it. And then imagine, if you will, a bunch of people walking up to that toilet bowl and staring down at that turd And each one has the task of describing the turd in as many different ways and with as many different angles as possible to make the turd interesting. And doing that every day. That's what it's like to be a reactor to Foodie Beauty. Cheryl says, I watch three people. You, Pulpy, and Yaba, each one of you is respects. I'd like to hear from you. Absolutely. Well, you know what? I just never done the live reaction thing. Uh, One part of that is because I didn't really know how to do it, like how to use StreamYard. And the other part was just thinking, there's so many people doing it. Do I really want to add to that? Do people want to see that? Would they be interested in watching? So that's why I'm doing this live chat tonight, to kind of find out what your thoughts are. Because unlike Foodie and her audience, I listen to people and I care about what you think. So yeah, all the reactors, we all have our different personalities. We all bring something different to the table. Uh, Hello, Carb Maven. So I'm just here to kind of get some feedback on that, on whether I should do that or not. Some of Foodie's content, I look through it and I'm like, what is there to talk about? You know? Well, thank you, Cheryl. I appreciate that, darling. So another reason why I'm doing the live chat tonight, I know it's late for a lot of you, and I apologize for that, but I've been doing Foodie stuff all day, waiting for her to finish. And also because I had the thought in mind, you know what? I don't know when this situation back here is going to happen. It's going to be within the next couple of weeks. And when it does happen, uh, don't know when I'm going to have the time to do another one, because, she's got to go into labor, going to have the kittens. I'm going to be grandma to that. So, you know, baby, so I'm going to be in grandma mode, making sure her and the kittens are fine. Hey, Shauna. So I want to try different content for the channel as well, although the foodie stuff is probably the most popular right now, but I kind of want to splice in some other stuff as well. Hello, Jim. You can put lipstick on Chinny, but it's still a cow. Am I keeping one kitten? Absolutely. That one or two. Honestly, I don't know how big her litter is going to be. Like I said, it's going to be small. But the ones that I don't keep, I've already found homes for. I've already talked to a couple of people. Yeah, my personal life definitely comes first. So like I gotta be grandma to her, and I'm gonna be taking care of that. But I don't do lives like I should, just because I'm just trying to take care of the video content during the day, and then afterwards maybe do a live so I can chill out with you guys. Living with Ghosts. I think none of the reactors really address that Foodie has zero redeeming qualities. And if you think about it, it's a rare thing in a person. You know what? We actually do address it. We point out all the things that are wrong with Foodie. Trust me, we do. I've said there's nothing good. I have said in my videos, the only thing of value with Foodie is her money. That's the only thing of value that she offers anyone. And she uses that as a tool to kind of manipulate people and make them codependent on her. I've actually said that. Your kittens look so different. It'd be fun to see what the babies will look like. I know. And I'm predicting at least one all black kitten, because Sparky's the daddy. So I imagine there's going to be one all black. I don't know if there's going to be any kittens that have her colorings, because her colorings are a bit unusual. Maybe we might get a gray kitten, which is kind of like a mix of the two. Am I positive she's pregnant? Oh yeah, look at her. Look at that big old belly. She's pregnant. I actually posted a picture on my Twitter showing her when she was all stretched out, and you can see it. You can definitely see it. She's pregnant. Trust me, she's pregnant. 100%, no doubt, she's pregnant. Her belly's huge, and I actually saw one of the kittens kicking around her belly. So she's getting close. She's getting close. You explained. What did you explain? You can't wait to hear. I know, it's going to be so cute. Oh, Lord. I already have one talkative cat in my house. Can I handle more than one? I got Sparky and I'm gonna have Sparky 2.0. Y'all want to hear something funny? Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel, which is another great reaction channel. I encourage everyone to subscribe to Foodie Beauty Reaction Channel. I've done quite a few lives with him, and whenever I go live with FBRC, it's usually at night, and that's when Sparky's active. And you can always hear Sparky in the background. He's talking and singing away. One person got concerned, they're like, I hear a cat. It sounds like there's something wrong with it. I'm like, no, no, that's just Sparky. That's him singing the song of his people. He does it every single night, and there's nothing wrong with him. He just likes to sing on camera. He likes to be my co-host. If he's not sleeping, he's talking. But somebody actually thought there's something wrong with Sparky. No, he just, he does the thing. I call it him rolling his R's at me because that's what it sounds like. He rolls the R's like long rolled R's, like it's my boy. FBRC is great. I always have a good time going into his live. I did a live with him recently, and Nancy P was a part of that live, and it was just a blast. I love going on panel with him. Let's see, you can't work out. I'm sorry, you can't work out. Ooh, I hope things get better. You know, yeah, that's your boy. That's my boy. Mine. It's mine. So I've got a react to Foodie that is, it's still uploading right now, but it'll be up. But it's late, it'll that's the good thing about doing a react video versus a live stream. You guys can watch it anytime you want, as little as you want or as much as you want, and it's there on the channel. You're not really missing anything. But the bad thing is that when you do the reaction late, the very next morning before you get up, Foodie's done like 4 lives, so you're already behind. You're already behind. So I mentioned in my react video today that I feel Foodie is already halfway moved in with Natter. That's my feeling. What do you guys think? Do you think that she's already halfway moved into his house? I think so. There was also somebody made a really odd comment in her chat section during her live stream about Foodie talking about needing a U-Haul. Like, what do you need a U-Haul for if you're not moving? You only need a U-Haul if you're moving. But I'm under the impression that she's already halfway moved in with Natter. There's all kinds of signs that she's moved in with him. The fact that we really haven't seen her at the house very much. Tonight, she did part of her live stream in her bedroom, which we haven't seen in forever. But I'm pretty sure she did that because people are picking up on that, and she's still trying to use that smoke screen. She also made a comment in one of her lives when she was with Natter in the car. She's like, let's go home. She didn't say, let's go to your house. She said, let's go home. And she's got her CPAP machine over there. And something that I found weird. If you guys want to go look at it, because I looked at it and I really couldn't tell. The 2 lives that she did at his house, the one where she was fighting with him, and the next morning, there are certain parts of those live streams where Natter gets out of the way and you can see the back closet area. If you look in the back closet area, all of his clothes are hung up because he's a neat person, right? Look on the closet floor. There's like a pile of clothes in the right-hand corner, right next to the part of the bed where Foodie sleeps. You can see articles of clothing, and one of them looks like it has a star or something on it. It doesn't look like something that he would wear. So it kind of looks like a pile of Foodie's clothes. I went from watching her channel and just watch her. Well, thank you, Brooke. We appreciate that. But I mean, my attention was drawn to that pile of clothes on the floor in his closet area on her side of the bed. Yeah, Eagle, trust me, I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm like, that looks weird. Because the camera was too far away, You couldn't see exactly what was there, but if you look in the pile, it looks like there's a suitcase there, but on top there's like this shiny bright blue thing. I can't see what it is, but it does look like a pile of her clothes. And so you're on your phone. So I mean, I've looked at it a couple of times. It could be some of his clothes, it could be some of hers, but it just looks like some of her stuff in his room. And Natter prides himself on being neat. All of his stuff is hung up. He's got a chest of drawers. So why is there stuff on the floor? Because that would point to being sloppy. So I just thought that was a bit, that kind of made me like think a little bit. But if she was going over there, if she wasn't living there, wouldn't she just take like an overnight bag or something, right? Like, because that's what you normally do if you're not living somewhere, you just take an overnight bag or something. You don't have a pile of clothes in somebody's closet. Work call, be right back. It's okay, take your time. But yeah, I did notice that. I did notice that. And if you add everything together, the fact that the litter box did not get changed for a couple of months and she's not been at home as much and never streaming in her bedroom. And when she is there, when she sleeps in the townhouse, it's always on the couch. Like you add all this stuff together and you say it doesn't look right. It doesn't look like the normal foodie. So like he's and I think she's halfway moved in. And I think that she's keeping the smoke screen up because she knows that if she admits that she's living with him right now, it's probably going to obliterate her channel, and she's trying to keep the money going for as long as possible. So to keep that happening, she's got to keep that slight smoke screen up to keep everybody halfway fooled and to give room for doubt. So the lies continue. The lies continue. Is her bed moved already? Well, here's the interesting thing. Foodie has made the comment before, and she said it in one of her lives, that if she moved out, she wouldn't care. She would leave everything behind. Just let Pete's have it. So, in other words, if she moved in with Natter, she would just take the bare necessities like her clothes and leave everything else. She doesn't have to take her furniture, her bed. She would just take her, essential stuff and leave stuff there. So again, she's making $12,000 a month. She could buy a new bed wherever she's going. She could buy new stuff. She could just leave all that stuff there for Pete's. She's brilliant to moving with a man who can't stand her. Well, I think the only reason why that move is happening is because Natter wants more control of the money. If she's living with him, he knows where she's spending it. He can get more of it. So it's a money move. It's not about I want her to live with me. It's just that he wants to control her, control the paycheck, and control the money. So Foodie, she desperately wants to be in a relationship as close as she can. And honestly, that's the closest she can come to a relationship is having a boss employee relationship and living with the employee and doing things for them and being a part of their life with them. That's the closest she'll ever come to a real relationship. If she's going to leave the house furnished, that's a bonus for a new roommate if he gets the place cleaned professionally. The thing is, here's what I think is going on. Foodie knows if she leaves Pete's high and dry, if she leaves the cats behind, again, that will ruin her channel. I don't know how much time is left on the lease where Pete's is at, but there's going to come a point where she stops paying the rent. Pete cannot live in that house and pay the rent. He's unemployed. So basically, he's living there on borrowed time. And he hasn't even begun to get a job, get rolling, know where he's going to go. It's just that for now, Foodie is maintaining this thing of I'm a caring person. I'm taking care of Pete. I'm taking care of the cats. And Pete can just stay in his room and live in his own little fantasy world until it's over. If BB asked her back, she would dump Natter fast. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. BB would never ask her back. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. especially now that she's doing chemicals. He certainly wouldn't. He ain't got time for that mess. BB was far too good of a person for her. And when she had him, she did not appreciate him. And Foodie has gone on record as saying she does not like nice guys. They're too boring. Uh, Both BB and Pete's, they're too nice. And because they were too nice, she got to walk all over them. And because she got to walk all over them, it was no challenge to her. Natter's a challenge because every once in a while he kicks up to fight, and she likes that. She likes the not being able to walk on him. It's a challenge for her, and she wants to win the challenge. Let's see. Is Foodie the lady that took her fans in the bathroom and took a huge dump the first time I ever saw her channel? Yes, Paul, she is. I'm sorry you had to see that, but that's the one. That's our Foodie. She's guilty in that and more. And you know what? If that's all you've seen of Foodie, count yourself lucky. We've seen far worse. We've seen more of Foodie than we want to see. Although, because of the new terms of service, here's the upside to that, to the new terms of service. No flashing. No more flashing. No more flashing her bare bottom. No more flashing her boobs. No more her showing us her bra. That's a big no-no with the new terms of service. She can't do it no more. Happy about that. I won't have to see those parts of Foodie any longer. So, you know, she wants to, she's got to behave herself. She's not going to be able to flash anymore. I just took a break from playing Diablo 2 Resurrected. I'm jealous. I play WoW, or I used to until I couldn't because of needing a better computer to play, but I miss playing WoW. I miss it badly. Not to be rude, but I do not find her pretty at all or attractive. You know what? I will say this about Foodie. She's got nice eyes. She's got nice features. If she took care of herself, if she got in better shape, she'd look better. But it's not about the physical that makes her ugly. It's her personality. It's her being self-absorbed, obnoxious, narcissistic. That's really the ugliest part about her, is that. And she likes to say there's lots of people on YouTube that are fat shamers, that the reaction channels are fat shamers. But here's what's interesting. Notice there's another YouTuber. Her name is Hungry Fat Chick, who is actually bigger than Foodie. None of the reaction channels talk about her. We don't talk about Hungry Fat Chick. You want to know why? Because she's a sweetheart. She comes on camera. She eats her food. She's nice to everybody. No drama. Everybody leaves her alone. Nobody picks on Hungry Fat Chick. She's got a nice filter. She's got more than one nice filter. But nobody picks on Hungry Fat Chick. Nobody. And she does mukbangs. And she's overweight. She's morbidly obese. Nobody goes after Hungry Fat Chick because she is such a sweetheart. You watch her streams, and all you want to do is give her a hug because she's got such a great personality. She's nice to people. So the reactors, it's not about her weight. It's not about Foodie's weight. It's about her attitude, the way she treats people, the way she's just obnoxious and rude. That's what we have the most problem with. And the fact that her life makes absolutely no sense. You know what, Cheryl? I wish I knew what filters Foodie was using. I'm really curious. What are the filters that she's using? What are her, how many of them? I think she's using a combination of filters. I think she's got a filter for her skin to smooth out her skin. I think she's got another one to contour her face to where it looks slimmer. I think there's multiple filters going on. Yes, Hungry Fat Chick is a beautiful, loving person. I've gone to her channel out of curiosity. I've seen her videos. She's a beautiful person. She is. She's a vile person. I'll never forgive her for not taking care of those innocent animals. Nor will I. And as a matter of fact, Pizza's on my shit list for that too. Because I know those aren't his pets. They're her responsibility. But he's in the house and Foodie asked him to take care of the pets. The cat litter is part of that. The cat litter is part of that. You know, her responsibility. She gave it to him. I don't know if she pays him at all for that or not. But even if you're in a situation where you've got two people living in the house, and even if they aren't roommates, at one point, if you're a person staying in a residence and you know there are animals there, at one point, just out of decency, you don't just say, you know what, I'm going to do something about this and do something about it. You know, at what point do you do that? You see an animal in need, even if you're not the roommate, even if you're not getting paid, even if somebody didn't ask you to take care of something, at one point do you say, just out of decency, I'm going to do it? If for no other reason, because I don't want the animals to mess all over the house, at what point do you do that? Foodie is a creep. It's not right to pass those responsibilities to someone else. Peace didn't exactly take care of his cat either. No, he didn't. He didn't take care of Timbit. But that's on him. His pet, his responsibility on him. Foodie's pets, her responsibility on her. On her. I have seen her channel twice. One night, Foodie did fungi. Seems like she may have a substance problem. I did not want your channel long. Yeah, she does have a substance problem. But she's got many problems, Paul. The substance thing, that's just one of the bottom layers. The very top layer, she's got an addiction for attention. She needs it all the time from everybody. That's one of the main reasons she won't leave Natter alone. She needs his attention all the time. She wraps herself completely around him. So the addiction for attention, that's at the very top of the pyramid. That's like the root of all the other problems, the other addictions. So she's got hi Sparky. She's got a problem with attention. Beneath that is the addiction to the food. She's got an ED. Beneath that is the problem with the chemicals, and all that stuff bundled together. It's just a big old mess. It really is. And she's not in the state of mind that she doesn't want to get help. She talks about therapy, but therapy can only work if you're willing to let it work. You know, you're open for change. You're saying to yourself, enough is enough. I need help. And I'm going to go to somebody else with fresh eyes and fresh ears, tell them what's wrong, and maybe they can help me get to a better place. She's not in that place, nor will she ever be, because she's got that fairy tale in her head that everything's okay. And as long as she's got her money, she's got Natter, she's got food, she's got a residence. So her world is fine by her definition. Yeah, she is very crude. I'm an animal mommy, a dog mommy. I died before I neglected my baby. Yeah, I know. A lot of pet owners are that way. They know they put their pet first, or their pet is high priority. Foodie's not like that. I think for the longest time, the cats were just simply living props that she could add to her stream to help people, to make people like her more. But she's kind of phasing that out of the background now because the focus is on Natter. When Natter was in the picture, oh, thank you, Nancy P. Hi, sweetheart. Nancy P is in the house. You know what, Nancy? The live stream I did with you and FBRC, those are always fun. You're so fun to talk to. I love talking to you, dear girl. Thank you, sweetie. Thank you for the is a super chat or super sticker? Well, thank you for the love. Look, Nancy, there's my kitty. Look, there she is. Here's Booger. Here's Booger. That is a well taken care of, spoiled cat right there. See that, Foodie? Your cat should look like that. Rested, relaxed, well cared for. Take a lesson. Yeah, Foodie is very tacky, but she's been neglecting the cats for the longest, and it's only getting worse. And she needs to just stop with the smoke screen, give the cats to somebody else to take care of, anybody but her. Clearly, she's not into it anymore. The thrill is gone. The want to take care of them is gone. Just let somebody else do it. Sparky and Booger. I am a good cat mommy. Are you kidding me? You know what my cats eat every day? Cans of tuna and whatever else they want, especially Booger. Anything she wants, she can have right now. Anything pregnant in your house, cat, dog, you cater to that pregnancy so the babies come out good. And they're going to be cute. They're going to be cute. Everybody was asking me about an update. Come here. Hold on a second. Come here, Booger. Hey. Let me just pick her up very carefully. Come here, baby. You gotta be very careful with mom. Okay, do y'all see that now? You see that belly? Look at that belly. Hi, Sparky. Y'all see that now? You see how big she is? Careful. Don't hurt yourself. You know what? I'm gonna get a kit with a kitten milk and the bottle. I have to get that this week. Just because just in case something happens to the kittens and they can't nurse. But you see how big she is? She's getting big. Big tuna cigar ready for his new. Aw, Sparky. Yeah, Sparky's gonna be a daddy. And it's gonna be funny to watch him and the kittens. Because I already know he's gonna be playing with them. I already know he's gonna be dying to play with them. Hi, Tiger Paw and Bambino. McCrabs. Hi. My God, that's a long name, sir. I had to read it there. Gonna beat you up and give you milk. Now, why are you gonna beat me up and give me milk? How come I can't get milk without getting beat up? Doggone it, I'll just go buy a gallon of milk and not get beat up. I don't need the beating. I just need the milk and cookies. Give me a snack. Here's a good shot of mom and dad. Oh, so you see them? They're right there. They're laying on the floor. How are you? I'm doing well, sir. I'm doing a live to kind of get some feedback about how you guys feel if I did like a live stream reaction to any of Foodie's live streams. I know a lot of reactors are already doing it, and it can be a lot for those of you that you like more than one reaction channel. Like, how many hours in a day do you have to watch Foodie? And do you want to watch the same live stream over and over again? And the live stream goes on. How many hours in a day do you need a Foodie? Just help. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, Cheryl. Does Sparky sense something is up? Well, I know he senses that she's pregnant. He knows. He lets her eat at the food bowl first, and and he's always licking on her and cleaning on her, but he doesn't like rush to the food bowl to eat first. He lets her go first. I honestly feel people are getting fed up with Foodie Beauty. Here's the weird thing, Tiger Paw. A lot of people are fed up with her. They're fed up with her behavior, but the weird, strange thing is that a lot of people still watch her. A lot of people are still invested in the story. And that's the main reason why a lot of reaction channels still cover her, because, she's still getting the views. She's still getting the views. Enough people are interested in Foodie that they want to watch the reactions, and they would rather watch the reactions versus go to Foodie's channel. So, if we were doing reactions and getting no views, I mean, that would be it. But there's enough people interested in Foodie that they keep going to reaction channels and, watching the live reactions. So there it is. So it's a weird thing. They don't like Foodie, but yet they watch her. Watching her is just depressing and not good for anyone's mental health. Very dark energy. You know, Tiger Paw, I do what I can to kind of break up the bad energy. That's why I do the ambiance videos. And ambiance videos are not for everybody. I get that. Not everybody's into like the fireplace or ocean, but it's my way of trying to give you guys something different to watch if you don't like foodie. You know, and that way if it gets too dark over there, if it gets too depressing, you got an alternative. You know, I'm doing the best I can to do other stuff besides foodie, but I get the most views with foodie versus without foodie. So there's that. A weekly recap. Oh goodness. Tiger Paw. Not to say that's not a good idea. It's a very good idea, but here's the thing. Foodie does so many stupid live streams. She'll do 3 or 4 a day. That just doing a recap it's almost impossible. It's too much material to cover. Hey Susan. Welcome Susan. I mean, trying to put here, listen. Hello? You want to be a co-host? Come here, I'll put you on panel. Sparky, you want to be a co-host? You want to go on panel or something? Hi, GC. 10 stupidest moments. Well, that'll be a whole video. That'll be our whole live stream. He was singing. See, what I tell you, he's rolling his R's at me. You're rolling your R's, son? He's speaking Spanish to me. He's rolling his R's. What's the truth that Foodie and BB are back together? What? Who said that? That'll never happen. Foodie and BB will never be back together. He's done with her. He moved all the way away from her. That'll never happen. They're not back together. Huh? What? Exactly. Huh? What? No. I think actually Foodie is halfway moved in with Natter, not BB. BB would have nothing to do with Foodie. She's still entirely too toxic. She's still too deep into her food problem. And now to add on top of that, she's got the chemical problem. BB would never. He would never. It's on his feed. Well, he tends to say a lot of things that are not true. So he's saying it, but question, where's the proof? Where's the receipts? Where is the whatever it is to back up that claim? You know, he's saying it. You got to figure in that some YouTubers, they say things just to get it's clickbait for the views. I've been reacting to Foodie for at least a few days. I have heard nothing of this sort of her being back with BB. Nothing at all. She's been over at Natter, so how would that be possible? So, ambiance video is singing Sparky. I want to do that, but it's so hard to capture him just singing because when I whip out my phone, he shuts up. I've tried that a few times. I whip out my phone, hoping to capture his singing, and as soon as I turn it on, he shuts up. And the moment that I turn it off, that's when he starts to sing again. Intro is in his feed. What? Your YouTube intro is in his feed. How's that possible? Baba, what are you doing? You want to come on camera? You know you're not supposed to be on that bed right now. Thank you. How's Mama Kitty? Oh, she's great. She's over here on the floor. I showed her off earlier. She's doing really well. She's doing another 2-3 weeks tops. And I'm predicting a small litter because her belly hasn't really like gotten like super huge. Hello, hi, why are you up there? Behave yourself. You, off the bed. But she's going to have a small litter. I'm thinking 2 kittens, max 3. No more than that. She's close to her due date and she hasn't gotten super huge. Hey, you better lay down. You better lay down. Good boy. Uh, that singing is probably how he had his way with Missy. No, I don't think it was that. I think that, like Booker was all on her hormones and she just didn't care who got the job done as long as somebody did it. Why can't the cat go on the bed? He knows he's not supposed to be up there until bedtime. That's when he's allowed to. He can get on. He's a naughty boy. Okay, he's a naughty boy. If I say he can't get on the bed, it's because he's a naughty boy, like messing up my sheets and all that. And so he can't do that. He is allowed on the bed if he's sleeping somewhere behind me or it's bedtime. And then when I go to bed, after about 10 minutes, he'll get up on the bed with me, lay right next to my pillow, and he'll go to sleep. He's allowed there. He's a nervous daddy. A litter of singing Sparkies. Oh my God, Inception. Sparky Inception. No, 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 no. I'm going to have Daddy Sparky with his rowling, and then I'm going to have these high pitched chipmunk kittens singing the rowling. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, I'm sorry, Susan. I am so sorry. My condolences, ma'am. 10-year-old, is that a cat or a dog? Was it a dog? Was it a doggy or kitty that passed? I know this may not be much comfort to you, but just take comfort in knowing that the pet that you had, you gave it the best life possible. You gave it lots of love, and therefore you gave it the best life you could. So that pet's life was happy. And a cat, you you gave it a good life. You gave it all the love, and it passed onto the Rainbow Bridge being loved in a warm home with a loving owner. As pet owners, that's the best we can do, is to give them the best life possible, best quality life possible. And if you did that, you did your job. That's all we can do as pet owners, is to give them the best quality life possible. She had the best life. So you were a good mama. You did everything you could. So just be proud of that. But you made a difference there. I'm still stuck on the picture of Sparky and the kitty singing. Oh God. I'm gonna have a noisy house. I'm gonna have to soundproof my house. Otherwise, I'm gonna have them go into the walls and neighbors singing, "What's all that noise?" Choir. Gregorian chants, cat version. I'm gonna have like Inception. But just can we get some hearts in the chat for Susan, because losing a pet is very, very difficult. Very difficult. As a pet mama, Susan, I know maybe mentally, emotionally, you may not be ready for it, but I had a cat named Snowball. I had her for 17 years. And when she passed away, I was heartbroken for a long time. And I swore to myself I would not get any more cats after that, because I didn't want to deal with that sadness again. And look what happened to me. Look what happened to me with these two. But I know. Hey, what do you want from me? Just a couple of rescues come at me. What do you want from me? But when I took in Booger was actually a rescue. I lost Snowball. That's right, GC. You want to hug your pets when you hear that. I lost Snowball. I had it for 17 years, and I swore I would never get another cat. And then fate had other plans for me. I had a couple of neighbors that lived downstairs from me, a nice couple. They already had like 3 cats in their house. They were driving around one night and they saw this beautiful gray and white kitten just all by herself. So they stopped, picked her up, took her home took her to the vet, gave her food, gave her affection, but unfortunately they could not take her with them because they were moving and they were already at their pet limit. So guess what? I got a knock at the door. And here's the neighbor lady with this small gray and white kitten and said, well, how about you just, take her in and see if you want to keep her? I knew the first night that I was going to keep her. That's how I got Booger. And then I was walking around doing my dumpster diving almost a year ago, and I found baby Sparky. That's how I got him. So both my cats are rescues. Both my cats, once upon a time, were strays. I'm getting old now. I don't want to get another kitty that outlives me and needs rehoming as a senior. Okay, I have an alternative for you, ma'am. If you go to any shelter or pound, I'm sure there are lots of older cats that need homes, like senior cats. That might be a good alternative. So, that's something you might be interested in. Because there's a lot of senior cats that end up at pounds that they don't have a lot of life left, but they still have some life left in them, and they would appreciate a good home. And that way, you could help give a cat in its twilight years some really good days, ending days, and still get the companionship. Yeah, or maybe there you go. Maybe foster. There you go. You can foster. You can foster an animal. And that way, if you have the cat and you're fostering them, if somebody else wants them, then while they're with you, they're being taken care of. See, there you go. There it is. And trust me, just if you are used to having a pet, having a pet to love, having an animal to love, it does help heal the broken heart. It does. It does help heal your heart. If your heart is broken, it helps to heal it a little bit. There will never be whatever your pet's name was, there'll be another, you'll never have that again. You'll just have the memories, but no pet's ever going to replace that pet. But at the same time, it does heal you. You're glad you came in. Well, I'm glad you came in too. Yeah, and not long term. So you could foster an animal for a while. You could take in an old senior cat that it's lived the majority of its life. It might have 3, 4, 5 years left, and just you could help with its twilight years. You can't have any pets in your life. Why not? Maybe you're in an area where you can't have animals. Oops. You literally live for them. Well, if you live for animals, Tiger Paw, and you want to be around them more, but you can't live with them, there's maybe the option of working at an animal shelter or a pound or something to help take care of them. And that way you can take care of a lot of them. You don't have to take them home, you just help take care of them. Fostering appeals, I'm not good with the thought of another passing. Well, you could foster the animal. You could foster them for a while because the fostering will help keep them from getting euthanized because you're fostering them. They're not in the pound where they're on the waiting list. It's just an idea. You know what you can do. You know what you're ready for. So it's up to you. This is not me telling you what to do. I know what it's like to lose a pet and how heartbreaking it is. I was just trying to help find a way to kind of make you feel better and maybe help another animal in the process as well. You're going to look into it. Hi, Lois. Welcome. Yeah, it's foster fail. There's always the risk of falling in love with an animal called foster fail. Some people they foster fail because they just take on an animal and they're like, oh, I don't want to let this go. I'm too attached now. It happens. But I don't look at it as failure because if you take an animal to foster and you click with an animal, they click with you, that's not really a failure, is it? Because you found something that makes you happy and you're making them happy too. So I don't really look at that as a failure. I don't look at that as a failure, just finding something to love and that will love you back. I don't look at that as a failure. The animal gets a great home and a great owner, and you get something that will give you unconditional love. So it's a win-win. So I don't see a failure in that. So what do you guys think about Foodie and her wanting to make a schedule? How do you guys think that's going to go over? Is it going to go over? Do you think that do you think that's going to go over well? Or you think she's going to be able to man, hold on a minute. All right, YouTube. What are you doing? I'm trying to upload a stupid video here and YouTube is trying to tell me where I can place my video. That's not working, YouTube. You can't tell me where to place the ad. You won't tell me what to do? Get out of here with all that. I'll fix it later. You know what? No. No, no, no. I'm gonna fix it now. What are they doing in my video? Get out of here with all that. They're trying to put a million ads on my video. I'm not having it. Am I home for Christmas? Always. Yeah, especially now. I got a cat who's going to be delivering in a couple of weeks. I can't go anywhere, even if I wanted to. Like, little girl comes first. I got to be here for her in case something happens. Like I got a mom in the house. We got to take care of mom. The only schedule is for Natter's channel. Oh, you mean Foodie's channel, her second channel, because let's just call it for what it is. That's her second channel. That's her second channel. That's not his. That's hers. Nato don't know the first thing about monetization. He doesn't know how to edit. All he knows how to do is get in front of a camera, let Foodie film him. She edits the videos. She posts the videos. She controls the comments. It's her second channel. It's under her YouTube Google AdSense account. That channel got monetized really, really quickly. And if you're on YouTube and you get monetized, you know what a long process that is. And it got monetized like that. Hey, Sandy, I've been trying to contact you today, but I guess you are very busy today, ma'am. Her brain is so scrambled she won't remember the planner. Even if she did, Susan, what's the use in a planner when you make plans and you don't do them? When you make plans and there's no action behind it, what's the point? You might as well just write all your plans on a chalkboard and then take the big chalkboard eraser and erase them away. It has that much significance. Okay, sending you to love to you too, Cheryl. I'm loving your tougher reactions to her shenanigans. Oh, shenanigans is reacting? I hope you catch me again soon. You ghetto edit. I don't even know how to ghetto edit on a phone. I have no idea how to do that. I don't even have that much knowledge. I do everything off my PC. No. Yeah, is the saltiness coming through? Reacting to foodie? Is it coming through? I try to be nice to foodie. I try to be nice. But the thing is, you can't be nice to foodie. Why am I going to be nice to her if she's not nice to anybody else? Why? And some people say, oh, well, she's an addict. And listen, okay, she's an addict. She's an addict. She's got several addictions going on. But even with an addict, you got to hold them accountable. You got to tell the truth. You can't coddle somebody who's an addict and just say what they want to hear. You got to tell it like it is. Because maybe in some of what you say, there might be the potential for change. You can't sit there and coddle somebody. If they're living wrong, you got to call it like that. Kindness does not work with her. Kindness does not work with foodie. She doesn't appreciate it. If you give it to her, she walks all over it. Why be kind to her? Why be kind? I'm not swearing up and down at her, like a bazillion F bombs coming out of my mouth, but I'm going to say what I think. What's true is true. She doesn't deserve my kindness. Love you too, Jasmine. Appreciate it. Listen, if Foodie did a complete 180 and she turned her life around and she started losing weight, and she got Natter out of the picture. If you're doing positive things, I will give you positive comments because you've earned them. Because you've earned them. If you are doing what's right by you and everybody else, I will praise you for it. But if you're over there doing some nonsense, I'm not going to co-sign on your bullshit. I'm going to let you know it's bullshit. I'm going to let you know. The only planning she does is deciding what food to order. Being an addict is no excuse for pet neglect. No, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. I'm tired of her saying she's tired, that she was complaining today to react. Oh, it's just, I got to figure out how to drive and just do stuff over there and do stuff at the townhouse. It's just a drive. It's just a drive. And since her flagship channel is the one where she makes money, which she then uses, she gives it to Natter, that channel should have the most importance, not his. Not his. Without her flagship channel, she wouldn't be able to afford all the things that she does and all the things she gives him. So that channel should take priority over whatever he wants. That's right, Sparky. You tell her. You tell her, Sparky. Come here, boy. Come here. Talking to me from across the room. So, I will say things that are nice to Foodie if she deserves them. But if she doesn't, she's not going to hear them. I'm not going to blow smoke up her butt or anybody else's. I will tell it like it is. Every time. And if everybody gets mad at me and says, oh, you're being mean to Foodie, well, that's their opinion. I think I'm pretty tame as far as some of the things that I say about her. I don't take it too far. The weight is the bottom of her list, ditch drugs and Natter. Yeah, see, that's the sad thing. There's so many issues going on. The weight is literally at the bottom, even though that is a concern. Even though that is a concern. I mean, because her health is important. She should make that something important, but she doesn't. The top of the list is Natter. Everything else is secondary. Who will the next cow be? I don't know. See, that's the problem with Foodie Beauty. That's the entire problem. There's nobody on YouTube like her. There's nobody as dramatic or well known that the reactors can latch onto if Foodie weren't there. Honestly, I mean, we could talk about all kinds of different stuff, but Foodie is the most well known, and she is the most not liked, and people are tuning into her all the drama. I mean, even Amberlyn Reed, as big as her channel is, people have gotten to the point where they're really not interested in Amber anymore because there's nothing going on there and it's just that boring. At least with Foodie, there's something to talk about once in a while. Yeah, I wish she had some competition too. Give us something else to talk about besides her. But she knows she's cornered the market that way. So she just carries on with business the way it is. Hear that? Hello, Baroness. You want to wash your hair? Well, thank you. Bobby, come here. Why are you in the other room? There you are. I don't know why he does that. Yeah, I'm right here and he's talking somewhere else. Yeah, exactly, the song of his people. Bobby, come here. What? Does Sparky sing at bedtime? He sings anytime he wants. He sings all the time. I'm convinced that he was an opera singer in a past life. He was. He singing Phantom of the Opera or something. He sings all the time. He doesn't know. I don't think he knows how to meow. So he just yells loudly, obnoxiously at 3 in the morning when I'm trying to sleep. Bobby, hey. See, Booger's quiet. It's Sparky that does all the noise. So going back to Foodie for a second, our favorite topic, she was just, ugh, y'all. I mean, I wish that there were more different things to talk about with Foodie, but it's the same stuff. Then I get the task of trying to make it interesting. The lead role in Cats. I wish he would. He would get well paid. I really wish he would. I really, really wish he would. Hey, cut it out over there. All right. Okay. So I guess Foodie's going to be doing a coffee bees tomorrow. Oh, joy. Another freaking coffee bees. Like we haven't had that like 10 times in a row. And then God knows whatever else after that. I wish he would do edited videos again. I really miss those. It sure would be nice to react to Foodie and not have to spend 3 hours doing it. I miss the old days when you could do that. Yeah, my babies come first. Loneliest boys parody. Yeah, I thought he disappeared. And then he came back. Do I have 3 cats now? No, I just have 2. But wait a few weeks, there's going to be more. Because Booger's pregnant with babies. I don't know how many. So I'm thinking at least 1 or 2 more. I'm going to keep at least 1 kitten, possibly 2. And I already have good homes lined up for the rest, if there's more than that. So there's going to be additions to the house. And honestly, I can't wait because I want to see what they look like. I want to see what the babies look like. I want to see what my babies are making. I want to see what they can produce. Yeah, my babies come first. Cats not sponsored. I'm going to laugh if the babies sing like Sparky. I'm going to laugh. You need a coffee? Make me one. Please make me one. Although if I had one before bed, I probably won't go to bed until like 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how Foodie does it. She'll drink coffee anytime and sleep just fine. I don't know how she does it. Oh, that's right. The lemon Z. She got that lemon Z going on. Guess what? I don't have lemon Z. So I guess I'm screwed and out of luck that way. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm just posting something on Twitter real quick to let people know about the new React video that I just got through posting a little while ago. There we go. Done. Thank you for becoming a channel member, Baroness. That's a lot of cat boxes, so much work. Oh, it's not that bad. The cat boxes are not a lot of work, okay? Not if you're doing it right. If you're on top of cleaning them out every day, which Foodie should be doing, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna have 3 cat boxes in the house, and if you're cleaning them out like once or twice a day, it only takes a few minutes, you know, and even just completely changing out the litter is not a big deal. You just dump it and clean out the box and put new stuff in. It takes just like 10 minutes. I just had a huge Starbucks and I'm so hyper now. You did it to yourself, Nancy. I can't feel sorry for you. You knew what you were doing. Now you're all wired. Now what you gonna do? Are you at work or are you at home? Why you do that to yourself? Get lost, eh? Poser. Get lost. The tube deleted my old membership when they yeeted my Lisa V account. Feel free to call me Lisa. Hi, Lisa. It's good because I'm working at night. Well, then what are you complaining for? you, hoser. I'm not Canadian. I can't say it right. You're Canadian. You can. What am I? I'm just a girl that came from Florida. What do I know about being a hoser? Take off, yay. If you're working all night, then you'll work off that caffeine. You'll work off that caffeine. You need the caffeine for your job. So, since I have you guys in here, aside from the ambiance videos, I'm going to do mainly the foodie stuff because there's a lot of views with that. Obviously, people want to see that. But I'm going to try to splice up different content in between them just to break up the monotony. So if you got any ideas, you let me know of stuff you want to see. You're not Canadian, you are. I can't say that word. Mondays are hell in the ER. Yeah, because you get people like Foodie that come in, huh? Just taking up the resources. And you want to look at them and go home. Just go home. You're not that sick. But if you want different content, let me know. I'm here for you. Oh, for those people, there might be some of you in my audience that you guys do vaping. Can I recommend if you're a vapor, coffee vape? It's awesome. I know a lot of people are stuck on like the menthol and fruit. Coffee vape is awesome. Oregon, one state away from you. Oh, you're from Oregon. Awesome. You're real close to a friend of mine who lives in Washington. Nice. I'm down here in California. You're too far away. We can't hang out and go to the Orange Tulip or something. All we can do is just go on FBR stream and talk about foodie. Kitties and dumpster diving for sure. Yeah, that's the life. I'm still all about that dumpster dive life. But there's nothing wrong with that. Better to dive in a dumpster than be a dumpster, like Foodie. You're in Salem. Ooh, you're in Salem, home of the witchcraft. I've always wanted to visit Salem for that reason. Nice. I bet they got a bunch of metaphysical shops and stuff there. Interesting area. Interesting history. So there's a lot of people and everybody's being quiet. You guys getting tired? Am I wearing you out? Is it late? I'm sorry. Should I go? I know a lot of you have jobs and you got work to do. So whenever you feel like dipping out or you can't stay, I totally understand. I'm just doing a live because I don't do a lot of them and I don't know when I'm going to have time for the next one. And I wanted to give everybody an update on Booger, on Sparky. Some people are asking me how Booger's been doing with her pregnancy. She's good. She's eating a lot. She's sleeping a lot. She's getting closer to having her babies. That's Salem, Mass on the east. Oh, oh, so I got the area screwed up. I'm sorry. The Throbbing Rose is not quite as entertaining. Huh? Throbbing Rose? What? What is that? I'm kind of confused. What's the Throbbing Rose? Throbbing Rose? I'm confused by that, Lisa. I'm confused. You can explain it to me if you want to. If you don't, that's cool. So let's see. I have to go. It's almost 1 a.m. Time goes fast. Well, thank you. Goodbye, Yellow Fat Roll. I really do appreciate you being here and spending the time. Like I said, I know it's late for a lot of you. And if you got jobs, you got things to take care of, certainly don't neglect that. For me, just if you got to go, you got to go. Oh, Baroness, I'm sorry. You know what, Baroness? I do feel more comfortable when I don't show my face, just because, you know, I don't have the nicest background, aesthetically pleasing, so I'm kind of shy about that. Plus, if I don't show my face, I can just come on camera. I don't have to worry about being dressed or having my hair done. I can just get the react done and over with. And if Foodie is on a roll and she's doing like 3 or 4 reacts in a row, it's like, man, I don't even have time to put my makeup on, you know? So I am trying to show my face more now. The Throbbing Rose. I didn't know what it was. That's a funny way of putting it. I'm like, what is she talking about? Are we talking about adult stuff here? Thank you for dropping by, JDM. Good night and sleep well. Hope you have a good night's sleep. I know you were teasing. Hey, you know what? Give me some props. I just got StreamYard and I finally figured it out. I wanted to use it for my React videos. I think it looks a bit more professional that way. So I just figured out. I still haven't done the live streaming with StreamYard, but I can figure that out too. But I learned how to record a video using StreamYard, so there's that. I'm moving up in the world. You know, I'm trying to make my content look and sound better. But yeah, when I don't show my face, then I can just get away with not having the makeup on. If Foodie's doing her live stream at like 8 a.m., I'm not going to be dressed. I'm not going to have my makeup on. I'm just going to be waking up to get my breakfast, and I'm like, oh crap, I don't even have time to prepare. So let's just do this now. I read on a video that she was not sleeping in her bed because she had a messy accident on it and did not clean it up. There's a high possibility of that. I think that actually happened. Or because her cats couldn't use the boxes, they did stuff on her bed because they had no other choice. I mean, we've seen this stuff all over the carpet. What's to stop them from doing stuff on the bed? But if they did that, it's not their fault. If the boxes are dirty, you're giving them no choice but to go in other places in the house. You're giving them no other choice. That's why they need their boxes clean. You know, if they're messing all over the house, it's the fault of the owner for not giving them a clean space to do so. So you can't really get mad at them for doing that. Or the cats did it. Well, if the cats did it, again, it's on her. A cat does not go outside the box unless it's for one of three reasons. If they're sick, like there's something wrong with them, the box is dirty, or they're stressed out. So again, those are things that can be corrected by a loving owner. Nope, not their fault. Not at all. Nope. So it falls on the owner to fix the problem, whatever it might be. But I have noticed that in the time that she's stayed over at the luxury villa, because it's really not a luxury villa, if it's dirty, if you can't take a shower because the plumbing is clogged up, okay, you got a moldy pots in the fridge, the floor is disgusting, the carpets are disgusting, there's filth everywhere, there's Amazon boxes. How is that a luxury villa if you can't even take a shower? How is that a luxury villa if it's not luxurious, if it's not clean, if it's not sanitary, not luxury? I get a different picture in my head when I think of luxury villa. Her house ain't it. her house is definitely not it. Well, thank you, Baroness. You're like, yeah, I was thinking that. I do work hard, Baroness. And you know what? If I had a better computer, trust me, there'd be even better content because I'd be doing gaming content along with the foodie stuff just to break that up. You know what, Spurgleberry? It is a lot of hard work reacting to foodie. Because, let me just give you a breakdown. Someone like Foodie, she doesn't just do one live stream a day. She'll do an average of 3. Each live stream is over an hour long. Sometimes one live stream will go on for like 4 or 5 hours. So just imagine for a moment being a reactor. And you got to scan through a live stream that is that long and try to find anything interesting to spotlight. And then if you're one of the reactors, that you have to take all that footage and squeeze it down to like an hour's worth of footage. You got to do all kinds of editing and clipping and adding stuff in and then adding your commentary. It's a lot of work. That's just for one live stream, okay? She'll do 3. So you get 6 to 9 hours of live streams you got to go through back to back to back to back every single day. And then if you manage to get to the end of those live streams and post them all, here's the unfortunate thing. Foodie's videos have an expiration date because if you're a reactor, you got a monetized channel, you have a certain window of time to make money off that content because whatever you do that day is kind of canceled out the next day because people are not going to watch that content repeatedly. They watch it once and then the very next day there's new stuff. So you're starting all over again. So Foodie's content has the expiration date of exactly 1 day or less than 1 day. So you're doing so much work for one reaction video. And then the very next day, that content is basically just X'd out. Nobody will ever watch it again. It's just sitting on your channel. Maybe you might get a surprise view once in a while off of it, but all that work that goes into reacting to a video, all that time for 1 day's worth of views, or 2 days if you're lucky. Hi, Great Grebo. So that's what the reactors go through. Now, if you're a bigger channel and you got the numbers, it can be quite profitable. But if you're a smaller channel and you're not getting a lot of views, you get what you get for that one day and then you move on to the next day. Hungry Fat Chick is a sweetheart. Yes, she is. If she were my neighbor, I would love to talk to her and give her a hug. I really would. I would love to talk to her and give her a hug. Yep, so many hours of work every day. Yep, yep. And here's another level. Here's another level to being a reactor to foodie. Take into account that foodie live streams whenever. She doesn't schedule them. And some of her best videos are the ones that she dirty deletes. It used to be where she could just do a video, you can react to it anytime, it's short, bing bang, in and out. Some of her best live streams are the ones she deletes. So, unless you are a reactor and you got your finger on the record button to record the stream as soon as she starts, if you don't start reacting, if you don't start recording the moment she does, when she's done, you're going to lose that stream. So you got to be waiting around to see when she's going to be streaming and push the record button. And then once she's done, then you take that footage and do something with it. But you're literally like waiting around to see what she's going to do because you just don't know. You just don't know. You just don't know. It could be 2 o'clock in the morning. It could be midnight. It could be 9 o'clock. You just don't know. You know, you could go to bed and then find out she did one or two dirty deleted lives while you were sleeping. And then if that happens, the only alternative you get is if somebody else captured it and then and put it in the archives, and then maybe you might be able to use that for a react video. That's why the channel Just Saying, a lot of channels use her stuff because she's the GOAT. You know, she captures a lot of foodie stuff, and sometimes it's stuff that other people they're not around for, they'll use her stuff for a reaction. Sometimes that's the only option you got is to go to somebody else because you just weren't awake at 4 o'clock in the morning to react to foodie when she decided to go live. So all that. It's literally a game of computer tag. Like tag, you're it. You can't work a job and do that too much work. Well, you could do it. It's just that you're not going to capture everything about foodie. You can't have a real life and have foodie too. When you're a reactor, foodie is your life. Foodie becomes your life. She takes over your life. Yes, Just Saying is the GOAT. Because she tries to capture as much as she can for the archives. And I don't know how she does it. I mean, she must have an alarm set for foodie. Yeah, there you go. There it is. It's like playing whack-a-mole with foodie. Oh my God, so true. Whack-a-mole. Chantal fashion. You whack-a-mole. You poke your head up, I'm going to hit you. That's the game. That's the game you got to play with her. Reactors use her generously shared archives and do their own creative. So yeah, well, sometimes you have to, like I said, because Foodie will do all these garbage lives. There's nothing in them that you're like, what am I going to do with this? And then we wait for her to rage out because that's when things get spicy. That's when she's doing more than just sitting in her kitchen, just staring at the camera and chewing her food. Those are the streams that people want to see the most because there's interesting stuff in there. So we wait for her to rage out, but the rage streams are the ones that she deletes. So it's like, it's a race to see, can we capture it before she deletes it? Or if she does, can we find it somewhere else? So it's always like a huge game. It's a huge game of like, can you get the footage before she gets rid of it? You just never know with her. You just never know. I will watch my several favorite reactors regardless of the toddler timeline. Well, we do our best to provide the content. We try to be around to catch her and capture everything. Sometimes it's just so impossible. You literally on one video, it's almost done, and then she posts another one, and then another one, and another one. It's like it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Go to bed, foodie. Get away from the snow for a while and go to bed. I got to catch up to you. I the last 2 nights I sat up till 1 o'clock in the morning reacting to her, just literally like this. That's when you get the throbbing rose, as you put it. Like, I can't do this. Help! It is the same old. A few reactors you make it necessary. Well, thank you. We do our best. We do our best with a floating turd to keep it interesting. We do our best. Do I really think she's doing snow? Yep, I sure do. I sure do. And I would like to support that thought by telling you this. Here's a thought. Foodie does not eat healthy. We know this, right? We do know. She's not eating healthy. And if she's not eating healthy, she's not exercising, she's not getting an activity, and she's always saying she's tired. Know that I'm tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Where does she get the energy from all these live streams? Where? 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 Where is it coming from? Not from healthy food, not from sleeping. Where? Drinking like that little venti Starbucks, that's not going to give you energy to do like 16 hours of live streams. Where? I think she's on some stuff to give her energy because naturally she doesn't have it. So if you're not eating healthy, you're not taking care of your health, where's this energy coming from? She's doing snow. All right, exactly, Lisa. She's doing whatever she can get her hands on. She's doing whatever she can get her hands on. Sit there and always picking at her nose. She likes the attention. Yeah, I know she likes the attention. But after a while, you get tired and you show signs of getting tired. Your eyes get droopy. You start talking a bit slower and all that. In the lives where she said she's tired, I don't see signs of her being tired. I don't see them. I don't see it. For Foodie to do stuff for her channel, to do the live streams for her channel, and then go to Natter's and do editing and film for him and all that, she's got to be up all day. She's going to be up all day. Before she was editing for Natter, she was over at her house and sleeping all the time. She can't do that now because she's got to do content for both channels. She needs the energy from somewhere. And she's not doing it the way she should be doing it. So she's reaching for other things to do it. She got attention when the filters came off. Well, it wasn't attention that she wanted. But then again, we all knew she was using filters. We knew that. We just got confirmation. We got confirmation. But I knew that she was using filters. I knew that. Ain't no way she can live the way that she's living and her skin looks like ivory soap, soft, smooth. It's all an act, a lie, an empty charade. It's going to catch up to her and the price is going to be stiff. Oh, it already is. There's a lot of areas of her life that are suffering, but she's being The word is blissfully ignorant. She's got her safety net. She's being blissfully ignorant. She can kind of like push everything away and ignore it. But there's other many areas of her life that are suffering. It's just that not everything has come to a head yet. She's not hit the wall yet. But when she does hit, it's going to be really, really hard and it's going to hurt. Filtergate. What areas are suffering? Well, for one, her health. Her health is suffering. For two, the cats are suffering because of her. Her home, or the one that she used to live in, the townhouse, like filthy environment. Like there's so much neglect everywhere. That with the neglect comes suffering. Her finances have been affected. Like all the money she's filtering over to Natter, she can use that for other things. And there's been many moments I could tell that, she was running out of money or running close to running out of money because of the things she was doing to point in that direction. Like, y'all remember back in the day when she was doing the mukbangs? How many times in a day did we see her order takeout? Like she would literally spend hundreds a day on takeout. Do we see her doing that anymore? Mm-mm. She'll spend so much money on Natter for his cooking videos, and then she goes to Starbucks and she goes to Burger King for the cheap fast food. You can just tell that because of all the money going over there, she's spending as little as she needs to on herself. Yeah, budget chips. Hey, don't put down that dollar store snack food. I've eaten that. Nothing wrong with dollar store snacks. But yeah, she was eating the budget chips. Struggle chips. Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with struggle chips. She should do like a struggle meal mukbang, bologna sandwiches. Or better yet, a big old thing of ramen noodles. Get some ramen noodle mukbang. That'd be cheap and easy. Big old pot of ramen noodles. That tax bill is going to be brutal. I don't know. Anything that Foodie uses in her videos, here's something for you. Anything she buys and puts in a video, or anything she uses for a video, tax write-off, business expense. Why do you think she does so much stuff in front of the camera that way? She can write it off, get it back. Business expense. Are you leaving, Susan? The mighty have fallen video. Well, she's already fallen. It's just a matter of like budget meals. That'd be great content, actually. Foodie does struggle meals. No, that'd be a great series. Like her doing a series of like how the other half lives. The ones that don't get $12,000. Her just kind of like getting a reality check of what it would be like if she didn't have $12,000. Make her do a mukbang with like bologna sandwiches and ramen noodles. Reality check, Foodie. No nashies. Bologna sandwiches and ramen noodles. Let's see how you like it. Let's see you make a struggle nashi. Maybe some dollar store chicken. Cheap Tabasco sauce. Let's see what it'd be like if you didn't have that 12 grand. How would you like it? See if you can cope with it. That'd be a great series. Reality bites. Hey, there you go. Reality bite instead of a beauty bite. Oh, you thought Susan was gone? I don't think Susan's leaving. But that'd be a great series for Foodie. She's been so spoiled for so long. Do a whole series of videos of like if I didn't have the 12 grand, like what would life really be like? If I had to go back there, what my life would be like. I still remember when Foodie first started her channel, I remember seeing her do a video where she was talking about uh, that they had no food in the house. So she was just eating whatever was there and she didn't have much. Like she needs to go back to that to kind of remind herself of what life could be again if she don't watch it. Cats won't step into a dirty box. Cats are clean animals. Oh my, Sparky. Sparky is extremely finicky. I have to keep the boxes very, very clean. He's very finicky. Where a cat likes to have a clean box, his has to be extra clean because he's just Mr. Finicky Pants over here for that. So I clean all the boxes 2 or 3 times a day just so he won't be too finicky. He's your boy. So Booger is normal cat finicky. He's extra finicky. There's my little prince right there. Hi, Bobby. There he is. See, he's taking a nap right now. Dog. I know. I know, Bobby. There's the big boy. Soon to be daddy. Look at him. Big boy. All right. Well, you know what, guys? It is 10 o'clock. So I know it's late for a lot of you. You got things to do. I just wanted to check in with you guys and spend some time with you while I had the time. Uh, just wanted to do that. Maybe get some points of view and ask the question about how you felt about me doing like a live react, because I really want to hear your thoughts on that before I did it. But I want to thank you guys for coming in and spending some time with me. And for those that are in here, I did post a react to Foodie's latest live stream. I know it's late. If you want, you can watch it tomorrow because there'll be more after that because Foodie's going to be doing more lives tomorrow. She's already said so. But I'm going to go and check up on Booger and see if she needs more food and just call it a night. So thank you guys for coming in. And I hope you guys have a pleasant evening and a great week. And I'm going to go. So thanks for spending some time with me. And big hearts to you. And y'all take care now. Bye.